Phoenix, Arizona, it's time for Cardinals baseball. Oh, baby, it is hot in the desert, and hopefully the Cardinals will turn that trick. They open up a 3-game set with the Diamondbacks here at Chase Field in downtown Phoenix. Chip and Brad, great to be with you tonight for Cardinals baseball. Always a special treat when we're in the Valley of the Sun. Always special to see Adam Wainwright back. He's off the IL and continues his chase toward Cardinal history.
Yeah, it had been since July 4th. We hadn't seen Adam Wainwright. He had been dealing with the shoulder injury. Your BJC Healthcare injury report. Adam Wainwright ready to get back at it. He is chasing history. We know trying to get to that 200-win mark and even more. That starts tonight.
He's going to pass Bob Forsch for second all-time in starts by a St. Louis Cardinal. But look at the list of men atop the win pile in St. Louis history, Brad. This is amazing.
Well, pretty impressive, right? We already knew this. Adam Wainwright, one of the best ever to wear the birds on the bat and just continues to chase more and more Cardinal history.
Adam Wainwright, a longtime big league veteran, faces a young and energetic Arizona squad in Game 1 in Phoenix tonight. Budweiser, this Bud's for you. By BJC Healthcare, you deserve extraordinary care. And by Chevrolet, the #1 selling brand in the St. Louis area. Find yours at your Mid-America Chevy dealer. Adam Wainwright returns from the IL, but that's not the only homecoming, Brad. Paul Goldschmidt is back where his career started for the Cardinals tonight.
Well, I would say that Paul Goldschmidt knows this place quite well. Your Indeed player resume, all-time ranks at Chase Field, second in games, first in runs, homers, RBI, and hopefully some of that good momentum he's had here at Chase continues tonight.
Sounds like a pan partner. It's Game 1. Cardinals and Diamondbacks from Phoenix. We'll roll on toward first pitch after a break.
And Newt, Walker, Carlson, DeYoung, Motter in there again at second base, and Kisner behind the plate.
Ryan Nelson is the man on the mound for Arizona. He's made 20 starts this year. He's won 6 of those games, and he's pitched really well his last 4 or 5 outings for the Snakes.
Yeah, certainly has been more effective here recently. The Hyundai pitch arsenal for Ryan Nelson, the four-seam cutter, changeup, slider, curveball periodically. Not going to be overpowering.
And the first pitch of the game is bounced into right field for Brendan Donovan. Nice start for the Cardinals tonight. 1 pitch, 1 batter aboard. Donovan has doubled his hit total on the road trip.
Well, that's one way to do it. You see the first pitch, you see a fastball, and you just take it right through the hole there on the right side. Always ready up there, and see this more and more now in our new world of no shifting. Those ground balls are sneaking through.
Big cheer for Paul Goldschmidt, the former Arizona Diamondback. As Nelson to the stretch after his first pitch of the night. Goldie at 16 homers and 50 driven in. Takes a strike. A couple of things about Nelson. Second round pick 4 years ago out of Oregon. He is homer prone. He's given up 16 home runs in 106 innings this year. 8 of them have come from his home mound. And fouled straight back by Goldie.
And 6 of them have come in his last 4 starts. I mean, so they have really been piling on here recently. And another thing with Ryan Nelson, this guy struggles here in Arizona. He's made 9 starts here at Chase Field. He's got an ERA north of 8. So, I mean, maybe the Cardinals can take advantage of that.
And that's one question for Arizona at the deadline. Can they improve their starting pitching? That's out of play. Foul headed for the facade of the upper deck. It's still 0-2. They feel very good about Merrill Kelly and Zach Gallen. After that, it's been kind of a flip of the coin for Torey Lovullo over his final 3 starters, as well as some bullpen issues they have to sort out. So we'll see what gives with 1 week to go before the trade deadline expires.
Well, right now they're sitting in the second wild card spot in the NL. Just a week ago they were in first place. July has been a bit of a struggle for the Diamondbacks, and a lot of those struggles come back to your point, Chip, of the starting pitching. They've been linked to different guys out there. You've seen Giolito's name pop up. So I'm sure they're doing a lot of shopping right now.
That's upstairs to Goldie. Yeah, they're smarting a bit. They came home after a 2-7 road trip, did these Diamondbacks. They played great in Atlanta, but struggled after that. In fact, Arizona was in first place, a couple of games ahead of the Dodgers, as Brad mentioned, now tied with the Giants in second. And that sweeps outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Well, right team at the right time for the Cardinals. Head-to-head, the Redbirds have dominated Arizona, an over 61% win percentage head-to-head between these clubs. And the Cardinals owe them a little payback. Arizona took 2 out of 3 from us back in St. Louis. That's back our way. Still 2-2. Arenado to follow. Different look to the Cardinal lineup. Goldschmidt and Arenado back-to-back on the lineup card. Ali explained before the game in our chat. Arizona has some lefties in the bullpen. He wants these 2 men stacked up in case the game comes down to a run scoring situation late. That ball hammered deep center. At the track, at the wall. That ball is high off the batter's eye. A mammoth home run for Goldschmidt. It's 2-0 Cardinals here in the first.
We showed you the numbers before the game, Chip. The all-time home run leader here at Chase Field adds another one. Fouled off a couple of tough pitches and then got 95 up in the zone and took it for a ride to dead center. Number 17 on the season for Goldie.
That ball was killed.
It's a rocket.
Homer in the top of the first inning, and Brad, as you know, every starter likes a lead before they've thrown a pitch. And Adam Wainwright, with his first pitch tonight, will pass Bob Forsch for second place all time in Cardinals history for Major League starting pitchers.
It really is incredible what Adam Wainwright has been able to do with the birds on the bat, but you know he's not done yet. The Hyundai pitch arsenal for Adam Wainwright: sinker, curve, cutter, uses the 4-seam and the changeup sparingly. Adam Wainwright out here looking to give the Cardinals a chance in this ball game. Cardinals were scheduled to have Dakota Hudson start this game. He had to work a couple of innings in Chicago, and Adam Wainwright answers the bell.
What's the game plan for Wainwright? He hasn't pitched in a big league game since the 4th of July.
Well, the game plan is just try to go out there, pump strikes, and get outs quickly.
2 balls, no strikes. 2 pitches up to Geraldo Perdomo, the leadoff man with 5 homers. And he misses outside. 3 balls, no strikes. With that in mind, Brad, what's your Toyota key tonight?
Well, along those lines, Chip, it's make him count. He's got about 65 pitches in this ball game, is where they want to keep him due to the fact that he is not built up. Can he make those count? It's going to be some adjustments he's going to need to make right here. You're seeing him just miss high, get his sights set right back down. Adam Wainwright, you know he's got the ground ball in his back pocket too, but the Diamondbacks also know that he's limited to around 65 pitches. They're going to make him work. This is a team that does not swing and miss a ton. They make the pitcher work.
And they love to run. This is as aggressive a team as we have seen, maybe Cincinnati West, if you want to put it that way, as you see their lineup. The Diamondbacks have stolen 100 bases this year. Let's see if they try to run early when given a chance. As Adams' first strike is offered to Ketel Marte, who's riding a 4-game hit streak. Marte has never picked up a hit against Wainwright. He's 0 for 12. And that floats a little high. 1 ball, 1 strike. Lots of room in right center for Marte. The outfield deep as the ball flies, as Brad mentioned. The pitch is hammered into right field, a base hit. Perdomo around second. He's going to streak to third. Walker's throw will be to the center of the diamond, cut off. And Arizona has him at the corners with nobody out. They steal bases. They go first to third. They are very fast. They are built
for baseball's new rules.
Well, Marte gets his first hit against Adam Wainwright on his signature pitch. It's Uncle Charlie, a pitch that he's able to get Marte on plenty of times in the past. Unfortunately, with the slide step, that one just hung up on Waino. We haven't seen him yet at the bottom of the strike zone. It's going to need to be a quick adjustment that he makes.
Here's Corbin Carroll, an all-star. First pitch swing, fly ball right. Walker retreats. He has plenty of room. That'll be deep enough to score Perdomo. And just like that, Arizona's cut the lead in half on a sacrifice fly. It's a 2-1 game. RBI 55 for Corbin Carroll. Here's the Cardinals defense presented by Dobbs Tire and Auto Centers. Andrew Kisner is in harness. Arenado and Goldschmidt back on the infield corners. DeYoung and Motter at second. We talked about the injury woes that have forced that at second base. And Nootbaar, Carlson, and Walker left to right in the St. Louis outfield. Driven toward right. Walker on the run. Still going to the edge of the track. He backpedals and makes the play. Wainwright gives up one, but not the lead. After one, St. Louis leads the Diamondbacks 2-1. Our T-Mobile coverage cam.
How about this play right here by Goldie? You mentioned it. That is a spinner. He is shaded the other direction. Has to go a long way, and then a perfect feed to Adam Wainwright covering the bag. A great play by the Gold Glover.
So Waino tries to cool off on a hot night. Hopefully the Cardinal offense can give him the lead here. You've got 4, 5, 6 coming up for St. Louis in the fourth. Nootbaar walked and was stranded in the opening inning. Ryan Nelson gave up a 2-run homer in the first, and that's about it. Cardinals have 3 hits, 2 of them from Brendan Donovan that came on 2 pitches. That's outside. 3 balls and a strike. Mentioned earlier with Merrill Kelly and Zach Gallen, the Diamondbacks' 2 starters, as far as their decisions go, are 20-8 on the year. All their other starting pitchers combined, their decisions 12 wins and 21 losses. If they want to stay ahead of the Giants and maybe catch the Dodgers, I would assume, Brad, that's job 1. Find another reliable starter, maybe 2.
Yeah, oh, for sure. You're going out there and you're looking. Mike Hazen, their GM, has already talked about, what they want to try to acquire. The question is going to be the price of doing business, and that's something that all of these teams are going to have to decide what is worth it, But right now, if they're going to go make a run, if Torey Lovello's team is going to make a run here, whether it's to win the division or just cash in as one of the wild card teams, going to need a little bit more starting pitching depth.
Jordan Walker flied out to center in his first trip to the plate tonight. See if he can park one and put the Birds in front. In for a strike. Nine homers, 28 RBIs for the St. Louis right fielder. He knocked in one of those runs against Arizona in mid-April. Drives this one toward left center field. That ball is going to get down. Smothered by Carroll. Heading to third, Nootbaar. He's in safely, and Walker never stopped running. He stands at second, and the Cardinals are in business. Second and third with nobody out.
Well, fastball here from Nelson. Kind of gets in the hands, though. He's so strong, though, as Walker drives it out into left field. Carroll actually does a very good job of keeping this thing in front of him. I thought as soon as he left his feet, the ball might get behind him. He has that good closing speed. It gets behind him. They're running all day.
So a great chance for St. Louis. Dylan Carlson flied out his first time. A walk and a double. And the Cardinals have 2 on, nobody out. Driven toward left center. Thomas on the run. Look at him streak toward the warning track. That ball is deep and caught. That will score Newt. Walker will tag up, and the Cardinals with ABC Baseball have the lead back. It's 3-2.
Just a little bit of manufacturing. You get the walk, you get the double, you get the sac fly. Dylan Carlson seems to be seeing the ball well. I mean, put a charge into that one on the track. Alec Thomas has got some big-time speed, too, tracking that thing down. But a nice job there all around.
So the best of both worlds. You advance both runners and you take the lead. And now one out for DeYoung. Infield creeps in and he takes inside. Nelson comes set. Yeah, that's driven off to our right. That'll ricochet down below. It's 2-1. Thomas now scoots toward right center field with this pitcher's delivery and dropped by Kelly. 3-1 now. After DeYoung, you've got Motter scheduled. Ball 4. Second walk of the inning, third walk of the game. They do, however, set up a potential double play. First and third, 3-2 St. Louis. Let's enjoy a quick word from BJC Healthcare. Arizona will make a mound visit here. The ageless wonder, Brent Strom. Boy, he's had a great career as a pitching coach. He is on his way out to try to help Nelson navigate his way out of this mess.
They're trying to just slow it down for the rookie. Again, making his 21st start of the season. He's got some good stuff, just trying to figure out how to harness all of it. And you're right, Brent Strom has been around quite some time. Was in the Cardinals organization with Houston and could not handle retirement for very long. Spent about a month at home and said, you know, I'm just going to come back and be here in Arizona. Did a great job with this pitching staff last year.
Everybody knows about Tommy John, right? The surgery which bears his name. Brent Strom was the second man to ever undergo the ligament replacement surgery. And you're right, he's had a great career. First and third for Motter, and that's slashed out of play to the right. Strike one. Great catch off to our right. That fan's from Mesa, Arizona. Just a few miles away from Chase Field here in downtown Phoenix. 0-1. Ground ball, base hit. It's a 4-2 Cardinals lead. Motter with a single. Walker scores. This is more like it. Motter's second RBI.
It comes back to the approach that we're talking about. If you leave something near the middle of the zone, the Cardinals putting good swings on it. This time from Nelson, it's a cutter. It's center cut, thigh high, and drives it right back up the middle. Another hard hit baseball. This one 109.8 miles an hour off the bat of Motter.
Well, keep the good times rolling. 2 in the first, 2 here in the fourth. Cardinals have 4 runs on 5 hits. Andrew Kisner, the Redbirds' 9th place hitter, is pushed off the plate. Ground ball toward third. There's one, and a good turn will end the inning. The Cardinals cash in a single, a double, 2 walks, and a sac fly to give Ollie and the Birds a 4-2 lead in the 4th.
Field, part of the roster shuffle today had Ivan Herrera sent back to Memphis. Ali Marmol told me he just got caught up in the numbers game. We needed to get a fresh arm up here, but Herrera was solid behind the plate, handled our pitchers well, and took some really good at-bats. Chip, Herrera, really impressive.
He was very impressive, and you're right, it was a numbers game. Andrew Suarez was brought up and could follow Adam Wainwright tonight. And this is a very important inning for Adam. He's got a 2-run lead now, Brad. As we see, he's approaching 50 pitches. Ollie said 60, 65. But if Adam wants to win the game as a starting pitcher, he's got to pitch 5 innings with the lead. How much farther can the Cardinals push him tonight?
Yeah, very difficult to do with 65 pitches to get through 5. Now, that being said, Adam Wainwright has done a lot of amazing things in his career, but the key is going to be outs quickly, outs early. And I think that last inning, we saw Waino sharp. The first couple of batters, ball was up, really started getting into things. Now he's moving the fastball around, breaking ball's been down.
1-1 for Gurriel, who lined out to right his first trip to the plate. There's a strike. Third choice. And he got a pop up. DeYoung drifts out. Carlson comes in. Dillon says he's got it measured up, and there's your first quick out. Rivera's coming up. He has singled and scored. Fans, Emo Night at Busch Stadium is Friday, August 4th with your special theme ticket. Fans take home an emo-inspired Cardinals t-shirt. Come early for a pregame concert by Taking Back Emo in the Budweiser Terrace. For tickets or more details, go to cardinals.com/theme.
Chip, we are dressing up for Emo Night. This is happening.
You dress up for Emo Night?
Yeah, or down, or just like dress the mood. You'll see.
Line into right. Walker's got that. 2 quick outs. Do they have Emo's Pizza?
It's different, Emo, Chip.
Oh.
Spelled differently. Everything about it's different.
What about Elmo?
Well, now you're bringing in a whole different genre.
How does one dress for Emo Night?
Look, it's you just gotta wear your feelings is what you gotta do. not your super chipper happy shirts you're usually wearing. I mean, you gotta really bring it down a notch.
Is that what you meant by pull the tarp earlier? Is that?
No, that was no shirt. That was yeah.
If that's how you feel, right?
Well, you know what, Ben? You do you.
Ground ball to third. Hey, Waino got exactly what he needed. 8-pitch inning. He's thrown 55. He's got a shot to make some history tonight. It's 4-2 Cardinals. First gate giveaway that day, 25,000 fans 16 and up get a Contreras Cardinals jersey courtesy of Stiefel. For details or tickets, go to cardinals.com/promotions. Oh, Brendan slumping.
I mean, what's he doing up there?
2 hits, 2 pitches, and he takes one.
And it was actually a ball. They got called a strike. Pretty good take, actually.
Lifted to the left side. And Corbin Carroll will make the play in left for out number 1. Donovan 2 for 3 on the night. And here's Goldie. He's homered and popped out. So this night has gone exactly how the Cardinals would have hoped. They've gotten an excellent 4 innings out of Adam Wainwright. The Cardinals have given him the lead. He's under 60 pitches. He looks fresh. He's going to have the bottom part of the order coming up in the 5th inning with a chance, Brad, to pull to within 1 game perhaps of 200 victories.
Oh, you're absolutely right. Couldn't have scripted it any better. Now still a lot of ball game left to go, but Adam Wainwright again adamant about getting this start. Said he was feeling way better. All of the work that he put in, the downtime, feeling good in the pen. Remember, the idea was for him actually to face live hitters. He was going to do a live BP today. Well, he's doing a lot more than that. Doing a great job and giving the Cardinals a chance.
2 balls and a strike for Goldschmidt. Arenado will follow next. That catches a corner. Nelson's ready to unfurl his 69th pitch of the night. And it's hammered into the upper deck. They used to have a fan here before every game in that section of the ballpark that during batting practice would have like the cheerleader flags, and we'd be waving the flags around.
Really?
Before the game. I didn't see that fan here today.
Like flags or like the rhythmic like gymnastics?
Like the flag corps in high school?
Really?
Yeah.
Huh. How'd they get that in here?
I don't know.
Boy.
It's changed a lot here. Pitch is high, full count. They also had a lady that would stand down by the on-deck circle on the Arizona side and would clap during batting practice.
I remember her. Yep, absolutely. She would also, and I wish I remember her name, she would come to the Arizona Fall League also and cheer for all of the Diamondbacks guys.
I believe she was I can't remember her name either, but I believe she was a big rock and roll manager or producer for a big.
Is that right?
For a big name rock and roll band. I can't remember who it was off the top of my head.
I bet somebody will text us the information.
No question. I don't think it was Emo, though. Ground ball to third. Nice play. And the peg to first with the stretch in time. And that takes care of Goldschmidt. 2 outs. Nolan Arenado is up. But first, a quick word from Jack in the Box.
Yo, Jack, that a baked brownie in my munchie meal?
You know it, Snoop.
Say less.
Arenado's 0 for 2. He's popped out. He's hit into a double play and didn't see that one well. Strike 1. Swing and a drive. That one's not coming back. Tape measure job. Long home run for Arenado. He is hotter than the Arizona desert this month for the Cardinals. It's a 5-2 game.
The home runs continue to fly out of the ballpark. Another one, 96, belt high, and he jumps all over this thing at the top of the zone. That beautiful swing. Number 22 of the season for Nolan Arenado, and just adding to that RBI list, second in the National League.
Wainwright pitching great. He got through 5 innings, had a 3-run lead, but this one slipped through our fingers in the middle innings, and now we've got 3 outs left.
Yeah, unfortunate the way that it has gone down. Certainly seeing number 199 for Adam Wainwright slip away is disappointing, but Cardinals still have an opportunity here against Andrew Chafin. He's your Chevy call to the bullpen. 42nd game of this season. Hey, look at the numbers. He's had himself a very good year. They added Chafin in free agency, signed him to a one-year deal, and he has paid some dividends for them. The veteran lefty, been around for quite some time and been getting the job done, especially you look at the last 24, 25 games. He has been outstanding.
He's 8 for 11 in saves, and he's got the 7, 8, 9 men coming up for the Cardinals. You've got DeYoung, Motter, and Kisner on the lineup card. You need a base runner and someone to pop one late. The Cardinals have hit 2 homers tonight, as Chafin misses downstairs. The Arizona bullpen collectively an 8.90 ERA after the All-Star break. Tonight, their bullpen has been perfect. Adams and McGough, 1-2-3 innings. Ryan Nelson started, gave up 5 runs in 6 innings, but Arizona's offense bailed him out. Now Chafin tries to finish us off. Little pop behind first. That might drop. That's gonna drop. There's the bloop. Now it's time for the blast. DeYoung has his second hit of the game.
Just jams him, but muscles it into right field, and that's the key, especially late in the ball game. Somehow, some way, figure out a way to get on. Well, there's plenty of power here. Be a good time for the first one of the year.
Motter has an RBI single. They give him the whole right side of the infield. Let's see if Taylor can shoot one the other way. Tried to, and into the second deck. So DeYoung, with his 2 singles tonight, snaps an 0 for 11. Wilson Contreras, as we presumed, is on deck. He'll be the next batter. And that just missed. 1 ball, 1 strike. Another shot toward right, but foul. Swing and a miss. Motter can't advance the runner. He's down on strikes. And here is Contreras. He'll bat for Kisner.
Well, Brent Strom going to come out and talk it over, the game plan against Wilson Contreras. And Andrew Chafin mentioned the fact that he's been very good this year, specifically been very good against the right-handers. We were talking about some of the splits. Well, righties hitting only 171 against them, and I think that a lot of that is that nasty slider you saw him right there finish Motter with. That pitch is tough, looks like a fastball, dives under the zone, and really gets in on some of these righties.
Well, maybe Contreras can run into one here. He's 4 for 9 on the road trip since June 25th. First in the major leagues in on-base percentage, second in average. Hope that good work continues in this spot. 6-5 Diamondbacks. DeYoung a short lead. And up and away, ball 1. If Contreras can reach, then you've got Donovan, Goldschmidt, and Arenado. So the game sets up the way the Cardinals would like in this 9th inning. But Chafin painting corners, even count. They shade Wilson toward right center. And he missed badly upstairs. Ball 2. Right guy at the right time for the Cardinals. Three and 1. And you've got Donovan up. He's stung the ball all 4 times, including 2 hits.
You see the game plan that they talked over with Contreras. Don't let him get extended. Really trying to get in there on the hands. Chafin just not able to command it and get that strike on the inner half.
Pulled a string. Boy, was that a great pitch. That's what separates the men from the boys in this league.
Yeah, 3-1. Nasty slider. Drops that thing in there.
And you hear him grunting with every toss. He lost Contreras. Tying run in scoring position for the Cardinals. And here come Donovan and Goldie. Can the Cardinals steal this one away from the Diamondbacks? Lefty righty doesn't matter to this kid. Donovan can hit them all. He singled in the first on the first pitch, singled in the third on the first pitch, and flying out to deep left and center in his last 2 trips. Belt tie, it's 0-2.
Yeah, something you don't see a lot of. A couple of fastballs taken for a strike. Donovan up there probably thinking in that spot, looking for that nasty slider of Andrew Chafin. Now he's going to have a tough time protecting here with 2 strikes. How much do we see this? Donovan gets to one of these counts. He fouls stuff off. He works it. He figures out a way.
Nice stop by Herrera, who's checked in behind the plate for the Diamondbacks. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Ollie Marmol calls on Contreras to pinch hit. He walked. Now Donovan, Goldschmidt, and Arenado have the game in their capable hands. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Fought that off. Sometimes a major league relief pitcher takes a peek at who's in the on-deck circle and makes a mistake. Maybe that's in the offing here. The pitch. Driven to left field. That's down for a hit. DeYoung will be stopped at third. The bases are loaded. With 2 strikes, Donovan picks up his 3rd hit, and the Cardinals have him loaded. He is something else.
It's unbelievable. He started out 0-2. That piece of hitting going the other way. Goldie already did some damage in this ball game. The second batter of the game got himself a Ryan Nelson fastball up in the zone, deposited it for his 17th of the season. Is there some more magic late for Paul Goldschmidt?
Well, how fitting would it be for him to come back to the desert and at least get this game tied? 6-5, they're loaded. Strike outside corner. Goldie's got a double against this man head to head. And takes low. He's 1 for 3 against Chafin in his career. Cardinals giving us a finish in Phoenix in game 1. Goldie's got a ton of room in left center at the 4-13 side. Fast runners aboard with 1 out. In the dirt. Nice stop. Ball 2. Cardinals are sticking to their disciplined plan to make Chafin get the ball up. 2 hits and a walk in the inning. He's about to throw his 22nd pitch. Oh, what a cut, fouled back. It's 2-2. Well, what's Goldie going to get here, partner?
Probably a couple RBI double. He's probably going to get that slider down.
They're coming inside. The pitch just missed, a full count.
Look at him, 94 in. Able to lay off of it.
Everybody leads and takes off. The pitch, swing, pop fly, foul. Out of play. What a battle in the ninth. Again, the 3-2. Line left field, base hit. One run scores. Here comes Contreras. He'll stop at third. Goldie comes through with a game-tying hit. It's 6-6. What an at-bat.
Well, just relentless, getting the job done against Chapin, who's been so good. He gets the slider this time. It's down under the zone, goes down and gets it, drives in another run. It's exactly what the Cardinals needed. Right guy, right spot.
A 3 RBI night for Goldschmidt. So Chafin blows a save for the Diamondbacks. Their post-All-Star game pen problems have sprung up. And Arenado with a home run as well would love another one here.
Well, another heater he hunted up in the zone. Now 22 home runs on the season for Nolan Arenado.
So now Jordan Hicks has gotten up. If the Cardinals take the lead, we'll see Hicks in the bottom of the ninth. You've got the right guy up. Bases loaded. One out. A fly ball of depth puts you in front. Oh, filthy pitch. Now it's 0-2. Arenado, 9 RBIs in his last 8 games. Has some heavy lifting to do here. Had him beat and he fought it off. 0-2. One thing you love about Arenado over the last month during this really hot streak in July, he has not been a dead pull hitter. He has hit the ball where it's pitched with great effectiveness. And if he could just feather one over second base, the Cardinals would pick up a couple more runs. Now the 0-2 pitch. Check swing, roller, foul.
Still up there protecting. These are the situations too, especially as the inning gets longer and longer. Coming up on pitch number 30 here for Andrew Chafin. You've got one of the best hitters in the game of baseball up there, and you're in command of the count. Sometimes you have a tendency to try to throw that perfect pitch, that great one. Maybe that ends up being that slider down and in. That thing could kick off. That could be a run.
Little squibber. And Arenado is struck out. He hit it twice. Didn't hit the ground and bounce off the catcher. I heard contact. That's what it was.
Yeah, I think that's exactly what happened on this one.
Oh, and off the mask. That's what I heard. Arenado swung at a ball that bounced a foot in front of the plate.
Well, what a job by Herrera behind the plate to be able to keep that in front of him. I mean, just what we were talking about right there, that 0-2 nasty slider that could have bounced away. Did not happen.
Dude, if you get a heater, give it a rip. Instead, it's a curveball, a strike. Nootbaar's reached base 3 times. He scored in the fourth. He has a fifth inning hit. Chafin is facing his seventh batter of the inning. Whoa, almost hit him. They got a run on a hit batsman. Easy to say lean into one. But we're not in the box. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Pitcher's pitch right there. 91 sinker down and in on the corner. Now it's protect time for Nootbaar. We've seen Andrew Chafin generally down in the zone. He's going to have to be able to protect that bottom side.
Good stop. Ball 2. Contreras at third. Donovan at second. Goldschmidt at first. That saved a run.
That is another good block. You see Herrera there just shift his body that last second to make sure the ball drops right in front of him as opposed to kicking off.
A lot of foul ground behind home plate here in Phoenix. Now a 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. So this is the most pitches Chafin has thrown in any game this year. He's tossed 35 of them. He's given up the tying run. Cardinals hoping Newt can give us the lead. The pitch. Low, ball 3. Now he's got to throw a strike. O'Neill would love to hit with the lead. The 3-2 pitch. Runners go. Ball 4. Cardinals have the lead.
Well, you're hearing the Newts rain down here at Chase Field. Lars Nootbaar shows off the eyeball. Talking about protecting down in the zone. Did a great job of it there.
The first 2 walks of the game have come in the 9th inning. Chafin didn't have it tonight. He faced 7 batters. 2 of them scored, and he surrendered the lead to the Cardinals, who now are up 7-6. A great inning for the Cardinals. They take a 7-6 lead. A bases loaded walk by Lars Nootbaar puts the Cardinals in front. Now Kevin Ginkel answers the Chevy call to the pen.
Well, maybe you try to jump him early. Kevin Ginkel, you saw the numbers on the season, been very good. He's been even better as of late. Tyler O'Neill sees something he likes, give it a ride.
O'Neill popped out to right in the 8th inning. He came on defensively in the 7th.
Went right back to it. Same pitch this time. Got him swinging through it.
Now it's 0-2. Way outside. That almost got away.
Hey, Ginkel right there tried to do a little bit too much. Trying to throw that same fastball up and in, pulled it away. He's also got a very good slider.
Ginkel comes set, working quickly. Cardinal at every base. The pitch. Swing, drive, hammer toward left. The ball is down and into the corner. 2-run score. Here comes Newton around third. He's getting waved. O'Neill clears him with a double.
Well, Tyler O'Neill was ready for that one. The slider from Ginkel. First pitch fastball took it. Another one swung through it, and that one just backs up the cement mixer slider and jumps all over this thing and clears the bases.
The Cardinals with a 5-run ninth inning. All 5 runs charged to Chafin. And Dylan Carlson, the 9th man to hit in the inning. 3 RBIs for O'Neill. And the Cardinals, coming off what could have been a heartbreaking defeat, now have busted the game open and lead by 4 in the 9th. That's rolled foul. Cardinals are trying to snap their 3-game losing streak tonight. Redbirds led this game 5-2, trailed at 6-5, now lead 10-6. Ollie didn't like that call.
Oh, you see him say the ball was up. Let's go. And it was. 96 well above the zone.
So 2-2 with 2 outs. On the ground to first, and the race to the bag. Close, and one by Walker. And that'll retire the side. The Cardinals send 9 to the plate in the 9th, and 5 of them score. The big blow, Tyler O'Neill's bases clearing double, and the Cardinals have a 4-run lead. Clearing double, part of the 5-run St. Louis 9th. O'Neill remains in left. Oliver Marmol looks on after questioning a strike called Dylan Carlson, and he turns the ball over to Jordan Hicks. Not a save situation, but you're not going to chance this one with a 4-run lead as hard as the Cardinals had to work tonight.
There was not a thought of going anywhere with anybody else. Your Chevy called to the bullpen. It's Hicks on the mound. It's going to be Contreras in behind the plate as he got the at-bat for Kisner and walked and scored there in the 9th inning.
So Hicks will face the middle of the order for the Diamondbacks. 10 runs, 12 hits, no errors for St. Louis. 6 runs, 10 hits, no errors for Arizona. It's been a struggle for the Diamondbacks. They've lost 12 of the last 16 games. And Hicks comes in and misfires inside. 1 ball, no strikes.
Well, been a lot of downtime really for Hicks. Had 5 days off since we last saw him. Did not see him at all in the 4-game set against the Chicago Cubs. So hopefully he'll be sharp here. Doesn't get the call on the corner. Good pitch, 98. For Jordan right now, I don't think, even with Walker, he's dangerous. I'm not thinking corners right here. I'm thinking down. Just think down in the zone with that good sink. Contreras is having some words with home plate umpire James Hoy.
The only 2 people in the ballpark who knew a conversation was taking place was Contreras and Hoy until Hoy made a point to talk to Wilson. And now Hicks wanted to hurry Walker along, but he wasn't set and ready in the box. Now he's ready to go. 2 balls, no strikes. Throw it right there and see if they can hit it. Don't walk anybody. Make them put it in play. 3 balls and a strike.
Well, right back in it.
Play. Full count.
And right here, albeit not a save situation, the mentality got to be the exact same for Jordan Hicks. Got to have that killer instinct coming in there and just going right after these guys. Be a huge comeback victory for the Redbirds.
So again, Hicks ready with a full count pitch. 7th of the at bat for Walker. Fought off 102. Walker hit a tape measure homer, a 417-footer in the 6th inning. That came off Stratton, the first homer Chris allowed in 12 appearances. And now Jordan tries again, but the base is empty and fouled away.
A couple of nasty pitches there from Jordan Hicks. 102-mile-an-hour sinkers right at the bottom of the zone. Looked like after that 3-0 start, really honed in, found his release point. We've seen a lot better pitches, more competitive pitches from him. Walker not making it easy.
Here's the 9th pitch in the home 9th. Big league at bat. Cardinals are trying to hand the Diamondbacks their 8th loss in their last 10 games. They're back after a 2-7 road trip.
I've seen 9 pitches, nothing but sinkers.
And he missed outside. A leadoff walk in the 9th inning. Big league at bat. That was 10 pitches. So trouble afoot here. Here's Gurriel. He has an infield hit and scored. Game 2 tomorrow night. Steven Matz and Merrill Kelly. First pitch at 8:40 St. Louis time. Wrap up the series on Wednesday at our home with the Cubs. 4-4 starting Thursday. And now Hicks complaining that Gurriel isn't in the box and set. And now Ollie's going to come out. So a pitch clock violation is charged to Hicks. It's now a 1-1 count. Gurriel was not set and looking at the pitchers, so that's why the ball was called.
It is such a difficult transition. We're far enough into the season, but you're not generally looking at the eyes of the hitter. You're looking at your target. You see the feet in the box.
Chopper hit toward third. Second base one. Turn to first. Close and just a tick late. Heck of a turn by Motter. Arenado gets the lead runner. Gurriel trades places with Walker with 1 out. That throw right on the money and a heck of a turn.
It really is amazing what Nolan Arenado is able to do on the move. And you're right, Mater made this thing close. It was strong arm, good turn.
Emmanuel Rivera, the third baseman, bats. He's reached 3 times, 2 hits, 2 runs. It has been an errorless game. Cardinals with 2 in the first, 2 in the fourth, 5 in the ninth, have scored 10. That's right, the Cardinals scored 5 off Andrew Chafin, the Arizona closer.
You'd have to imagine in this spot, Rivera is going to end up making you prove that you could throw one for a strike. Can't give him a cookie, but just stay down in the zone. And now right here in a situation 3-1, can take that aggressive hack and turn it into another ground ball right here if you're Jordan Hicks. That good sinker, that's an easy 6-4-3.
And that's exactly what you'd like. You don't want Jordan throwing 20-25 pitches tonight. That might make him unavailable tomorrow. There's a ground ball, but that'll sneak through for a hit. So Rivera's had himself quite a night. 3 singles. He got a 3-1 count, made the most of that. And Hicks allows his first hit. And let's see who's up for Arizona now. It's Herrera. Two on, 1 out. Herrera was recalled July 23rd. That was yesterday. Hit .288 with the Aces. He's been up and down a couple of times between the big league club and AAA. And is behind here 0-2. Now the 1-2 pitch. Little chopper. Hicks will field and take it to the bag himself. 4 out, number 2. The runners at second and third.
Well, Hicks does a good job of pouncing on this. And look, when you throw the ball the way that he does, you better be a good athlete on the mound. You better be able to move. He's had to field his position quite a bit. So much weak contact.
So Dominic Canzone, the batter. The Diamondbacks and Pacific Coast League Minor League Player of the Month for June. He hit .430 in June. And they've got offensive and pitching talent everywhere in this Arizona organization. So 1 more out to get here. And then we'll send it to Alexa now with Cardinals Live postgame. They're standing by in our Valley Midwest studios. Canzone's first hit and RBI in the major leagues came against Atlanta at the beginning of the Diamondbacks just concluded road trip. He also hit a home run. That was off Spencer Strider, so he knows how to hit the heat. And takes high, ball one. He's an important man to get. If he somehow reaches, Arizona would have a last gasp try with Alec Thomas representing the tying run.
They figured he'd be patient, make you throw a strike. That 199 does get the call on the corner.
Now the Cardinals are a strike away. Ollie Marmol trying to open up this series with a win. Torey Lovullo's club 1 strike away from letting slip through their fingers. The pitch is high, 2-2. Lovullo will turn to Merrill Kelly tomorrow night. Steven Matz will go for the Cardinals. Hicks has had to work hard. He's about to make his 26th pitch. And now it's 3-2.
Yeah, nothing has come easy. We've talked about it throughout this ball game, but this is one here where the Cardinals battle back. Talked about their record in 1-run games, and it was a 1-run game. It was tight. They fight here, and they got a great opportunity. Get it done right here with Canzone.
The payoff pitch. He got him, and that's your ball game. The Cardinals with a 5-run ninth. Steal game 1 in the desert. It's a 10-6 final to snap a 3-game losing streak.
Well, this thing all started with an incredible performance by Adam Wainwright. Goes 5 strong innings, only gives up 2. The long ball, we saw it from Goldie and Arenado, and the big 9th inning with Tyler O'Neill, 3-run double, and the Cardinals nailed this thing down. It wasn't easy, but it was impressive.
So a good start to this series in the Valley of the Sun. Steven Matz and Merrill Kelly pitch tomorrow night. It's a Happy Cardinals Live postgame show. For Jim Hayes and Brad Thompson, Chip Carey will hand it off to Alexa Dat and Al Rabowski to wrap it up on a Happy postgame show after this.
Узбекистан. Наши дни. Экспедиция из 50 человек, ученых, спелеологов и военных, в лабиринте тоннелей загадочной пещеры «Темная звезда». Уже сегодня понятно. Это вход в подземный мир. Его глубина больше 2000 метров. Но что хотят найти там ученые? Есть серьезное предположение, что именно в «Темной звезде» хранится некое оружие, которое может дать абсолютную власть его обладателю. Подземные тайны. Они хранят много того, что может изменить